going on? Just getting ready for this live stream here. Huh, Zozo? Yeah, Zozo. Yeah, Zozo. What's going on, guys? How's it going? My name is John. This is New Dads. We're gonna break that line. We're gonna break that tag, that keyword. However, I don't know what it's called anymore because it's too many technical terms. Yeah, the quality is iffy at best, so we're gonna just try our best here. All right, so I'm just gonna dive right in. The first thing must have for minimalist parents is obviously diapers and onesies. All right, I don't care if you're doing cloth diapers or if you're doing these guys here, Huggies, Pampers, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You're gonna need diapers and you're gonna need onesies. I'm not talking about like the cute little dresses and the cute pants and stuff like that. I'm talking about the pure white ones, huh, Zozo? The only reason why she's not wearing a pure white onesie is because these clothes were lent to us. So thank you, Deborah and Andy. You guys are awesome. Because of you guys, our baby doesn't look homeless and doesn't look, you know, like her parents don't care about her. So thank you very much for that. But seriously, if you're a minimalist and you're on a budget, you don't need fancy clothes. It's really hard, I know, especially for little girls, like the little cute dresses and skirts. They're like $3 to $5 if you find them on sale at Carter's. I hate Carter's. But you don't need that. You just need a diaper and a onesie, especially if you live in California where the temperature is awesome. Even if you don't, just turn the heater on. You don't need clothes because guess what? They're gonna grow out of it in like 2 to 3 weeks. So just get diapers and onesies. That's all you need. All right, the second thing I wanna hit is obviously you're gonna need a car seat and a stroller. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be Up a Baby or Nuna or whatever. I don't even know what the brands are out there. We went with a hand-me-down. Actually, it was I believe it was a Graco. I don't even remember because it's not important. So basically, the hospital will not let you bring the baby home unless you have a car seat installed in your car. It doesn't even have to be, our hospital anyways, didn't check the safety of it, the tightness of it. In fact, we took her home in a 1998 Sienna, and I think back then the seatbelts didn't lock, so we just took her in a very unsafe car seat home. And that's it. That's the only reason why it's on the list is because you need it. The volunteer will walk you down and make sure that the baby goes into a car seat. Because I don't think they're allowed to release the baby if that's not the case. So that's why you need a car seat. And by the way, this is for the first 3 months of life. For the first 2 months of life, at least for us, we didn't take her out to restaurants or anything. And so we didn't really need, especially if you're Asian, you know, the whole month thing. You're not supposed to take your baby out for the whole month. So you definitely don't need it. You can even borrow it if you're in a pinch. And for us, we didn't go out for the first 2-3 months just because we were so tired. We're just, you know, do a lot of takeout. And so you basically don't need a car seat for the first 3 months. If you do have one, you know, if you have, is it back? Is it going? I think it's still going. All right. Apologies for that. I don't know when it actually cut out, so we're just gonna have to find out on the replay. But and I'm sorry for that annoying sound bar there on the bottom there. If you can just please ignore it. And I don't know. Yes. Okay. Cool. Sorry. Okay. So we covered diapers and onesies. We covered car seat and stroller. I mean, you'll eventually want to get a stroller anyway, so you might as well just get it now. The third thing is a DockATot / bouncer. So this thing that she's on right now is a Fisher-Price little bouncer thing. It comes with a little thing for them to look at, and she loves this thing. Huh, Zozo? As you can tell, like if I put this in front of her, she'll look at this for a really long time. Because basically, if you don't have something to put your baby on, I mean, I guess you don't technically need this. You can just put them on like the sofa or the couch or something like that. But it's nice to like prop them up a little bit. I mean, minimalist version, you don't need this. You can prop up some pillows and some bed sheets, like if you don't want to buy something like this. But I think this is like 20 bucks. It's Fisher Price, and it's just you basically need to put your baby down sometimes, you know, to do dishes, to do laundry, to just put him down for a bit. And so this is something really nice. Personally, I wouldn't get a DockATot just because it's so expensive. Just get something like this, you know? But like this does the job. And by the way, a side note here, this is all gonna be dependent on your baby. I don't know if sorry, I'm being a little bit, I don't know if the live stream is going in and out or what's going on with the live stream. So that's why I keep stopping. So sorry if this is very choppy, but you'll get everything in the notes, in the minimalist version in the notes. I'm gonna put the 4 things, right? We got through the 3 things. The 4th thing you're gonna need is a place for the baby to sleep. So you could get a co-sleeper or a bassinet, something you know, next to your bed, so that it makes it easy for you to take the baby out and feed, or for mom to feed and put her back. But that's it, dude. Those are the 4 things you need. I mean, bathtub, you don't necessarily need it, but it's a nice to have, like, you know, to have something near the sink or the bathtub. Like, if we're talking minimalist, you don't need it. You can just hold and bathe, dry. You don't need that. So that's it. Those are the 4 things. If you're wondering, I don't even know if this live stream is still going or not. It says live here, but I don't know, like, it's not moving. So this might not even be going, but hey, I'm just gonna keep talking. All right, so you're asking me, John, how about a pacifier? Well, she doesn't take a pacifier, so we don't need that. We bought one, that was a waste of money. My wife threw it away, and I took it out of the trash because that's just who I am. She doesn't know that. Bottles, well, she doesn't take the bottle. She's 4 months. She's probably not ever gonna take the bottle, so we're just gonna skip the bottles altogether. Let me mark these so I know that I talked about them. What about a baby carrier? Well, that's the one thing I would have put on my list, except when they're a newborn, you can't put them in a carrier. You have to do like a little Sollywrap or something else, which, you know, I kind of would recommend that, but if we're talking minimalist, you don't need that. You know, you're just gonna carry your baby. But if I had to add one more thing, I definitely would put a carrier. If you're thinking about Ergo or Ergo Baby or you know, the Bjorn, yeah, they have the infant inserts, but I wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable carrying them in that. You know, I think in months 3 and on, it would be, you know, they're more about the right size. But when they're infants, when they're so little, like, I want to hold them anyways. I don't know. But if you need your hands and you need to do stuff, I get it. I would add that in. It's a nice to have though. Bathtub we talked about, nice to have. A monitor. So do you need a video monitor? No, it's a gimmick. Well, everyone's different, right? This is the minimalist version. We didn't get a video monitor. Actually, we did get one. We decided it was a waste of money, and we live in one of those like 3-story things, so it would be really nice to see our baby, you know, on the monitor. But we just said, no, we don't need that. We have the audio one. I'll link the one we have below. It works for us. A snoo or a swing. I mean, if I'm talking about barely getting a car seat and a video monitor, you know how I feel about a snoo or a swing. There are always exceptions. I have a friend who, you know, has a friend who's selling a snoo and a car seat for 500 bucks. And if it retails at 1,300, I would definitely get the snoo, but don't get it for 1,300. Oh my gosh, please don't do that. Get diapers instead. I don't know. Last but not least on my list, swaddles. She doesn't like swaddles, so that's gonna be baby dependent. And last but not least, diaper bag. Now, we have a diaper bag. Is it necessary? No, I could use a backpack, but we just have one because all the different compartments are nice. My favorite compartment is the one that is on the side and it has a hole for the wipes. That's money in situations where you have spills. You can just and then bust out a wipe. When you're in the car and you've been snacking, just bust it out and wipe your hands and you're good to go. All right, so I hope this was helpful. I hope this video ranks because I did some research here and I researched, you know, baby newborn essentials for minimalists, and I didn't like any of the videos, so I'm hoping this ranks. Pray to the YouTube gods. And that's it. This is John of New Dads. I wanted to do something fun here. I'm on paternity leave. This is day 7. This is Asian, by the way. This means 7. 6, 7. And that's it. The 4 essentials: diapers, onesies, car seat, stroller, questionable, Dakota or bouncer like this, and a bassinet or somewhere for the baby to sleep. Other than that, towels, you can use your towels. Why do you need a baby towel? You don't need a carrier until later. I mean, if that's the one thing I would add. I don't even know if this stream is going anymore, so I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for joining me today. My name is John, new dads. This channel is for new fathers, expectant fathers, anybody with a soft spot for new dads. So if you're into that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Make it a great day. Bye.